Hello, my name is Elena Pop. I am the Executive Director of the Eviction Defense Network. We represent tenants in evictions and we want to help you save your home.
My name is Mark Tarbox, and I'm the Director of TEP Education at the Eviction Defense Network. I'm also a graduate of the EDN Tenant Empowerment Program. The Eviction Defense Network is a proud member of the LA County Right to Counsel Coalition and its Stay Housed LA program.
We know you're stressed. The threat to your home is one of the 5 most stressful life events you will ever have to go through. But stress will stop you from listening and following instructions, and that is the fastest route to a lockout by the sheriff. Overcome your stress through knowledge and power. Help us to help you by following instructions.
If you have a disability, including a learning disability, and need a reasonable accommodation, please let us know.
If you are listening to this video, you have connected with the resources to get the best possible results in your eviction case. Watch the videos and come to class. If you listen, learn, and follow through with our instructions, you will get the best possible result given the strength of your case. So watch the videos and come to class. Watch the videos, come to class. Watch the videos, come to class. Watch the videos until you can teach the class, and then watch them again. And come to class for updates because the information changes constantly. Go to the edn.la website and look for webinars. There you can get a current class schedule. We have classes covering every step of the eviction process and classes where you can practice and role play with us that will give you confidence and it will hone your skills.
Unfortunately, we cannot assign a lawyer to everyone. 47,000 evictions are filed each year in LA County. 358 lawyers are needed to represent that many households. The entire Stay Housed LA coalition has approximately 70 lawyers. The Tenant Empowerment Program is successfully helping thousands of tenants a year to assess their cases and negotiate great deals. We teach tenants to prepare their own cases for trial. If your case does not settle and a lawyer is available, when the trial actually starts, we will represent you in that trial.
But you have to follow the instructions. Gather your evidence, assemble the exhibit binder the way we tell you to do it in video 2E, and then come to a binder class to ask questions. Assemble the trial binder. If you got an intake appointment, it's already assembled, but if you didn't, you need to do it as instructed on video 2F. You then come to the binder class and ask questions. Watch video 2C on negotiation. Do I stay or do I go? And then, using the information in the video, do your 16 factors analysis on the sheet that's in your notebook to decide whether to fight to stay or negotiate a good move out deal. Questions, problems, issues, come to the negotiation class. Watch video 2H, your first day in court, and come to the role playing class and to the main TEP class. Watch the videos and come to class. Watch the videos and come to class. Watch the videos until you can teach the class and then come to class for updates because the information changes all the time. If you watch the videos and come to class, you will be prepared when the court assigns you to your actual trial judge. And if a lawyer is available, we will be able to step in and represent you because your trial notebook and exhibit notebook will be in great shape. Be a winner. Join our program.
At intake,
We help you organize your trial and exhibit binders.
we put your witnesses on the witness list.
We prepare your personal information paragraph, otherwise known as the PIP.
We introduce you to your team via text.
We give you a proving your case sheet to help you gather your evidence.
We do your 16 factors analysis to help you decide if you should fight to stay in your unit or negotiate a good move out deal. You can do this yourself using our video 2C on negotiation.
We let your team know that you are ready for a Step 10 meeting.
We e-file and e-serve your trial binder, which is also known as the LA Civ 244. The LA Civ 244 pages can be found in tabs 1 through 10 of your notebook.
We email that trial binder or LA Civ 244 to your opposing counsel, and we copy you on the email.
We print the email so you can prove to the judge that we did this.
If there's time, we do what is called a CPRA request. That's a Public Records Act request to get any documents from a government agency that might help your case. We will also prepare your subpoenas. All you will need to do is fill in the date when you get the notice of your first court date. It will be your responsibility to do that. You will fill in the dates of the appearance and get a friend to deliver the subpoenas as instructed.
But if you tell us, I did not get an intake appointment,
Well, you need to complete the online intake on our website. And since there are no appointments until many, many months from now, you need to come to our office and fly standby. We will try to then do that intake appointment if somebody doesn't show up for their intake appointment. We'll do our very best to squeeze you in.
arrive at our office at 9 a.m., Monday through Friday, except on court holidays.
If you're sick, do not come to the office. If you're sick, come to the online office hours at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Once you are in the office, look for the sign with the QR code and use it to sign in. In the QR code questionnaire, state the reason you are here. For example, flying standby for intake. Then take a seat and wait patiently.
When the receptionist calls your name, say you want to fly standby for intake. Just like when you fly standby on an airplane, we may not be able to get you a seat that day. You may have to try several days in a row.
Bring a headset and a charger so you can listen to our videos on your phone while you wait.
Bring a lunch.
Bring your patience and a positive attitude. Life throws us a lot of bad things. We can't control that. We can control how we respond and how we let those bad things make us feel. Participating in the Tenant Empowerment Program will help you get the best possible outcome in your case. Being informed, empowered, confident, and positive will help you get better results than being sad, angry, frustrated, whiny about the situation.
Sometimes people are not sure if they completed in-person intake. Look at these two slides. If you sat in either of these two spaces and worked with an intake specialist for about 3 hours, you likely completed intake. The photo on the left is our old office. We moved into the office on the right on February 10th, 2025.
Okay, so option one is to come to our office and fly standby. Option two is to use our website to guide you through the 18 steps to victory. And when you get to step 10, ask for a step 10 meeting from your team. At the step 10 meeting, the law clerk will complete the intake process.
Click here on the website and go through all 18 steps, including watching all the videos. Don't miss any deadlines while you do this.
Click here to go directly to a list of all of our TEP videos.
Click here to go directly to a list of the online classes. You will be confused in class if you have not watched the videos.
Click here to access documents. You can also see the PowerPoint presentations in the Notes view. This allows you to read the content of the videos at your own pace. The video on how to deal with harassment from the landlord is also here. So is the video on how to pay rent like a pro. Sometimes we record our executive director giving tough love speeches during TEP classes. We put those videos here. We explain errors that tenants have made in the past so that you can learn from their mistakes. These cautionary tales will help you prepare. Be sure to listen to them. To summarize, if you did not get an intake appointment, your first option is to fly standby. Your second option is to prepare your steps using the website, the videos, the classes, and the TEP Google Drive.
The third option is to hire a private attorney. You can get an updated list of attorneys that you can hire in the TEP class. Visit edn.la/webinars for a complete list of TEP classes.
Remember, there are 47,000 tenant households needing our help.
The entire Right to Counsel Coalition and its Stay Housed LA program has about 70 lawyers. Remember, if you're in a priority zip code, you should apply at stayhousedla.org and wait to see if they assign you an agency and a lawyer. While waiting, watch the videos and come to TEP class. Get yourself ready because there is no guarantee you will be assigned an agency.
As of March 17th, 2025, 13 of the 70 lawyers in the coalition are part of the Orange Wave for Justice at the Eviction Defense Network.
Step 10.
Please read your 18 Steps to Victory. It is in your binder.
Use the check boxes when you finish a step.
At step 10, you will meet with your law clerk. The law clerk's work must be supervised by an attorney, and we don't have enough attorneys. That is why there is often a delay in scheduling step 10 meetings. If your step 10 meeting doesn't happen before your deadline, you have to do the work yourself using the videos and by coming to the classes.
During your step 10 meeting, we double and triple check that all your witnesses are on the witness list. If you don't list your witnesses by your meet and confer deadline, you likely won't be able to add them later. Watch the How to Prepare for My First Day in Court video for more information on this.
At step 10, we help you organize and number your exhibits. Your exhibits are the evidence that backs up the defenses raised in your answer. Please be sure to bring all the exhibits needed to prove your case to the step 10 appointment. You can use this list as a checklist. It is in your binder.
Also use the Proving Your Case sheet we gave you at intake.
This is the list of jury instructions. It is at tab 5 of your notebook. At your first appearance, the judge will ask you to take copies of 2 documents that are in a box at the counsel table. You can say, "Thank you, Your Honor, but those documents are already in my binder," and then don't take them.
The general jury instructions used in all UD cases come with the binder when you buy the binder. They are at tab 5. At step 10, we prepare your substantive jury instructions, which sometimes we refer to as the SJIs. The SJIs are made especially for your case. The jury instructions explain the law to the jury, so read them. They help you understand what you need to prove to the jury in order to win.
At step 10, we prepare the verdict form. These are questions the jury will answer in order to make a decision about whether you win your case or lose. This is a sample.
At step 10, we e-file and e-serve your first amended trial binder. We already filed it once. We file it again because we have added things since your intake appointment. Again, we are referring to tabs 1 through 10 of your notebook.
At step 10, we email your trial binder to your opposing counsel and copy you on that email.
We print the email and put it in the binder so you can prove to the judge that we did this.
If a CPRA request wasn't done at intake and you need documents from a government agency like a housing department or an agency that inspects for bad conditions, we do a Public Records Act request and prepare your subpoenas.
At step 10, we redo your 16-factor analysis because things may have changed since intake.
And you might say, but I can't get my team to give me a step 10 meeting.
Come to our office and request to fly standby.
3 days before your deadline, arrive at our office at 9 a.m.
Use the QR code displayed in the lobby. The questionnaire will ask you why you are here. You should write, I want to fly standby for a step 10.
When the receptionist calls your name, say, I want to fly standby for a step 10. Just like when you fly standby on an airplane, we may not be able to give you a seat that day. You may have to try several days in a row.
Bring a headset and a charger so you can listen to the videos on your phone while you wait.
Bring lunch.
Bring your patience and a positive attitude.
That was option 1. Option 2 is to use the website to guide you through the 18 steps to victory.
And option 3 is to hire a private attorney.
When you receive the landlord's trial documents, you text your team on your PIP string for a step 15 meeting. The trial documents have titles like Statement of the Case, Witness List, Exhibit List, and Jury Instructions.
At step 15, we make sure all your witnesses have been subpoenaed.
We make sure all the exhibits are in the binder and numbered individually. Please watch video 2E on the exhibit binder, come to the trial binder class, and then text your team for your step 15 meeting.
At step 15, the lawyer reviews your substantive jury instructions.
At step 15, we review the verdict form.
We look at the landlord's trial documents, and for each document, we decide if we're going to use the forms prepared by them or whether we're going to insist on our version. If we're okay with what they prepared, we use what they prepared. If we want to insist on our version, we put both versions in the merged binder.
At step 15, we e-file and e-serve tabs 1 through 10 of your notebook as the proposed merged trial binder. Separately, we e-file your exhibit notebook with your numbered exhibits.
We email both the trial binder, tabs 1 through 10, and the exhibit binder, tabs 101 through 125, to your opposing counsel, and we copy you on that email.
We print the email so that you can prove to the judge that we did this.
We redo your 16 factors analysis and discuss whether you should settle. You now have more information to make your decision.
At your final status conference, you should have 2 fully merged trial notebooks. At step 15, we can help you make the additional copy. You should bring the extra notebook. Make it a 2 or 3 inch. You can buy the extra tabs from us.
We will also make an extra exhibit binder. Bring an extra exhibit binder empty that is sufficiently thick to hold your exhibits. You can also buy another set of tabs 101 to 125 from us.
At your final status conference, walk into the courtroom. Immediately, before the landlord's lawyer can do it, hand over the notebooks marked copy for the judge of the trial notebook and the exhibit notebook to the clerk.
Most cases settle at that first meeting with the trial judge. Most trial judges do settlement conferences. If you are offered one, say yes. But remember what you learned in negotiation class, and remember that if you settle, you can't go back. Don't sign anything without texting it to your PIP string. If your case does not settle, you will need 2 more copies of the exhibit notebook. You need a total of 5, and sometimes the judges tell you you need to come back with 5 of these and 3 of these. Not true, because you need a total of 5. You already have 1 copy of the original 3-ring binder of each of those 2 notebooks, of the trial notebook and the exhibit notebook. You already gave one to the judge. Opposing counsel shall print their own. So you need one for the clerk and one for the witness stand. Or you can play it safe and bring in 3 new binders, one for the clerk, one for the witness stands, and go ahead and make one for opposing counsel.
Some judges say you need 3 trial notebooks. You already have one in your original binder. Opposing counsel already has one, and you already gave the judge their copy.
You might ask us, what if I can't get a step 15?
That's when you come to our office to request to fly standby. Follow the instructions above.
Arrive at 9 a.m., use the QR code, let us know that you want to fly standby for step 15.
While you wait, relax. Bring a headset and a charger so you can re-listen to the videos on your phone while you wait.
Bring lunch.
Bring your patience and a positive attitude.
So, with all this information, why do you need Zoom classes?
Because there are 47,000 tenant households that need help.
As of March 17th, 2025, there are about 70 lawyers in our entire coalition, and 13 of them are at EDN. There are not enough lawyers to help all the households facing eviction. That means some of you will have to represent yourselves. So please watch the videos and come to class.
How can I be effective on Zoom? Glad you asked.
Follow webinar etiquette. This is a screenshot from one of our Zoom classes. Notice the blue arrow? This person is on without sound. This should show a microphone, and it should be red when you join to indicate that you are connected to audio and muted. If you are not connected to audio, you may need to exit the Zoom and rejoin. Test your audio when you rejoin. If you are connected to audio, be sure to mute yourself when you join and stay muted until we call on you. And if you make a mistake that wastes valuable time, don't waste more time by apologizing. Oh my God, I was muted. I'm sorry. And then don't do that. Just simply move on.
The meetings are not private. Rename yourself by removing your last name. And if you have an unusual first name, consider changing it to a nickname. Turn your video camera off and remove any photograph from your profile. If you are on a computer, find and click Participants at the bottom of your menu on your Zoom profile. Search for your name and put your cursor over your name. Click More on the right when it appears. You should then see a menu with the option to rename. Rename yourself to just your first name or a nickname. Remember to remove your last name. Next, add the date of your next important deadline, followed by whatever that deadline is.
Google how to rename on Zoom and watch a tutorial. And familiarize yourself with Zoom so you don't frustrate yourself and everyone else in class.
In the class, we will post renaming options. Rename yourself as soon as you join. In this photo, Kat is properly named. We know the urgency because of the date after her name. From her writing JT1 in her name, we know that she preserved a jury trial and that this is her first court appearance. We also know the case is in the Santa Monica courthouse.
These people are all okay. For some of them, they haven't told us the department. It is useful to know the department.
Gloria, Salvador, Enrique, Maria, and Lily are not properly named in this photo. and won't be able to speak in class as a result.
Elisa, Jay, Clarence, Blanca, and Thelma are all properly named. They are here to listen and learn. They won't be able to speak in class, but it is useful to know why they are here.
This person is not properly named. Gloria 210, JT 266 would have been the correct way to rename.
This person needs to join with audio and then mute.
Video should be off. This is correct.
This is where you click to rename yourself.
Here is the chat. Do not ask for advice in the chat. It will not be answered. Do not post your PIP unless we ask you to do so, and only to the person we direct you to post it to. Do not post your PIP to everyone in the meeting. Keep your PIP private and only post it to the staff member we identify so they can add you to our EDN court calendar. You will not be able to chat with people privately because in the past, students have given each other incorrect legal advice based on their own limited experience. This is both dangerous and illegal. Never give another tenant legal advice. And when you hear another student's story, don't automatically assume that because something worked in one case, it will work in yours. Ask us what we think. Please do not clutter the chat because we post important information that we want everyone to be able to access quickly. We may not let you chat with everyone in the meeting because sometimes the chat gets too cluttered. When another tenant tells a victory story, use the react button on your Zoom menu. We sometimes will open up the chat so that you can congratulate someone and then close it again. You will be able to chat with the hosts. If a lawyer is in the class and we are counseling people, the lawyer will confirm the advice on your PIP string with your team.
The least disruptive and most rewarding way to participate in the meeting is to use your React button. If you click here where the blue arrow is pointing, you will be able to find the button where you raise your hand, and you will also find emojis that you can use to participate in the meeting.
Use Google to find out how do I learn how to use Zoom and look at other training options. Learn to use Zoom for your personal device.
This guy again? How do I get to ask questions in class? Well, the answer is different in different classes. We will give you instructions in the class, at the beginning of the class, so be on time to get instructions. To ask questions, you need to be correctly named. Listen to the host. Depending on the class, we usually watch a video and then call for general questions. Know how to raise your hand, be named properly so we can see your next deadline and what that deadline is. We will call on you based on urgency. If a lawyer is in the Zoom, we will ask for people who have deadlines in the next few days to raise their hands. You raise your hand in Zoom by using the React button, and the lawyer will confirm the advice given to you on the PIP string with your team.
Some of you will say things like, they told me that I did not have to come to class and that I don't need to watch the videos. Who is they? They tend to stick their nose where it doesn't belong. They are everywhere. They usually give bad advice. What is their name? You typically reply, I don't know. Ignore them. Listen to us. Come to class and watch the videos. And buy an orange spiral notebook so that you can note down their names and their phone numbers.
Take notes of everything that happens in your case in that orange spiral notebook. For each entry, include the date and time, include the name of the person that you spoke with, and if they're in an agency, include the agency name, the phone number, and any other important details. The more detail we have, the better. Usually you're making a complaint about someone, and a complaint or concern about something that happened is much more difficult to resolve if you don't even know who did this wrong thing to you. In this slide, our TEP student here is from Mary Smith of the Housing Department. that if she eats green eggs and ham, she can win her case. That doesn't sound right. She correctly decides to verify that information at an Eden webinar. So come to class and watch the videos.
But then the TEP student decides to text her question at 2:59 p.m. She only texts Elena because she doesn't want to bother her entire team. Elena responds, "Please follow protocol." Text Monday through Friday, not on court holidays, at 10 a.m. and be sure to text your entire team. Don't text people individually. It is typical for us to get text at all hours of the day and night, even 2 in the morning on a Saturday or a Sunday. These texts are usually about notices posted on the tenant's door. You leave your home and then you return around 2 a.m. You find a notice taped to your door. You panic, and a voice inside your head says, "Let me text the lawyer." Don't listen to that voice. Follow our protocols. If this happens on the weekend, wait till Monday. And if Monday is a court holiday, wait until Tuesday. And then text at 10 a.m.
So in this scenario, on Monday, this TEP student texts at 7 a.m. Again, she's not following protocol. The attorney texts her an emoji of an exploding head. Follow protocol, people. Don't abuse the pip string. And if you keep abusing it, you will lose access to it. Next, the TEP student refers back to the 18 steps and very correctly decides it's time for a step 12. Good move.
Always refer back to the 18 steps to victory. Use the checkboxes to mark off the steps as you complete them.
Finally, in this scenario, the TEP student gets it. Everything is coming together. The 18 steps make sense. She gets ready to come to class. She updates her PIP. She waits until she gets a prompt from the host to raise her hand, and all is well.
Please buy a 3-ring binder from us. Orange says you are connected to the Eviction Defense Network. Carry your binder proudly and wear orange in court. Wearing orange and carrying something orange will help us identify you as a TEP student. We will help you organize the binder during intake, or you can use Video 2F on how to assemble the trial binder.
Come to trial binder class after watching 2F and after assembling your binder. Visit edn.la for the current day and time and link for that trial binder class.
Here is a list by category of possible evidence. We went over this list at your 3-hour intake meeting. If you did not get a 3-hour intake meeting, watch Video 2E on how to organize your exhibits.
Please remember to sign up for informed delivery at the post office. You can also do that with the major firms like FedEx. Don't be the tenant that finds out you lost your case because you did not receive the notice to attend your first court appearance.
Check the mail daily.
Open the mail daily. People freeze when they get big envelopes, and sometimes when they get little envelopes from the court or the opposing counsel, and they delay opening them until it is too late. Don't be afraid. The papers can only hurt you if you don't open them, or of course, if you get a paper cut. Again, check your mail daily. Open your mail daily. If you receive documents related to your case, inform your team.
If your informed delivery email shows that an envelope is about to arrive and it does not, investigate. If the missing mail you were expecting is from the courthouse, go to the courthouse. Ask them about the mail you were expecting. If it's from the law firm, email the opposing counsel to let them know that the envelope you saw on informed delivery did not arrive. Ask them to email you the content of that mail.
If you get a scary envelope,
Open it. Figure out the title of the document by looking at the bottom center of the document.
take a picture of the first page.
Text the picture to your team at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, the next working day, and ask them for help.
Text only at 10 a.m. on business days. That means Monday through Friday, not on court holidays. You can check our website for the court holidays.
If your team does not respond, that's your cue to fly standby at our office.
Here you are, relaxing at the Eden office while you wait to find out if you will be seen. Make good use of your time by listening to the videos, even if you've already listened to them 10 times. The videos are information. Information helps you protect your home.
And here you are at home, sitting in front of your computer, listening carefully and taking notes.
If you receive a discovery packet from the other side,
Open the packet. Look at the titles at the bottom center of each page. Does it mention interrogatories,
admissions,
production of documents, or demand for inspection and copying?
first step is to email opposing counsel for a 2-week extension to respond.
Copy your department email when you request the extension. The department email notifies your entire team. We give out the current department emails during tech classes.
We don't monitor the department email, so you must alert your team on your text string. When do you alert them?
That's right, at 10 a.m. on business days only. That's Monday through Friday, not on court holidays. Remember to check our website for the list of court holidays.
For the interrogatories and requests for production of documents, check our website for the days and times of our Zoom discovery class. edn.la/webinars is where you can find the times and links. Start responding to the discovery using the Zoom classes. Can't attend the class? Find the videos of those classes on our website and our share drive. If you receive requests for admissions, it is very important that you text your team as soon as you receive them, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., except court holidays. Ask your team for help responding to the admissions. Not answering the admissions on time can do serious damage to your case, so you want to get help from your team and respond to the discovery right away.
Get your discovery responses to the plaintiff attorney by the deadline.
Now, how do I know if Eden is representing me?
We will not decide if we can represent you until you are assigned your actual trial judge. The exceptions are people that lack the mental capacity to follow simple instructions. If we are representing you, you signed one of these pictured forms. The one on the left is a notice of limited scope representation, which says that we are representing you, but only in your original filing court. If the case is assigned to a trial judge in another court, you will need to either represent yourself if an EDN attorney is not available. On the right is a substitution of attorney form, which says that we are representing you, even if the case is transferred out of the original court.
Communication with us is very important, and we are handling many TEP students. Communicate only on the PIP string, the group text with your entire team. Never communicate with just one person. An Eden lawyer must evaluate everything a non-lawyer tells you. The attorneys monitor the PIP string so that they can do that supervision. If you email us a document, alert us on the PIP string because we do not monitor the emails.
Why isn't EDN representing me?
Because there are more than 47,000 potential candidates facing eviction.
There simply are not enough lawyers to represent everyone. EDN is doing an impossible juggling task with as many cases as we can manage. The only way we can help you get a successful outcome in your case is if you do your part. You must come to class, watch the videos, follow instructions, and prepare your case.
Why wasn't I chosen for legal representation from the start?
Because you have the mental capacity to follow the program and prepare your case.
So, how do I protect myself?
Watch the first videos on our website. This is the Series 1 videos. Join the EDN Tenant Empowerment Program. Watch the videos, come to class. Watch the videos, come to class. Watch the videos, come to class. Watch the videos until you can teach the class. Then come to class for updates because information changes all the time. And then watch the videos again.
If you live in a priority zip code, apply for services at stayhousedla.org. We put the priority zip code list in the chat in class, and we also advise that you just go to stayhousedla.org to find out if you qualify. Apply only once at stayhousedla.org. If you are assigned, follow up the legal services program that you are assigned. Come to TEP class while you wait to hear if an agency will take your case. And keep coming even if you are accepted because information is power. Go to the other Stay Housed LA webinars as well. They are not a substitute for our webinars, but they do provide valuable information. If Stay Housed LA does not assign a lawyer, then stick with the EDN Tenant Empowerment Program.
The other way to protect yourself is to hire a private attorney from the referral list. Come to our TEP classes for a current referral list of available private attorneys. But remember, eviction defense is a high volume practice. You are not going to get the attention you think you need, even from a private attorney. You must be self-sufficient, and you can do that by continuing to watch the videos and by coming to our TEP classes.
You can also protect yourself by joining ACE, the Alliance of Californians for Community Empowerment, and your local tenants union or any other community-based organization in the Stay Housed LA Coalition. The most effective way to stop landlord harassment, for instance, is a well-organized action by one of these organizations on your behalf or by you as a member of one of these organizations.
Support the Right to Counsel Coalition and join the campaign to get a law passed that would guarantee you a lawyer in every eviction case.
Finally, you can protect yourself by remembering the life of a case from Video 1A. Apply for services. Learn the law. Learn what to do in court. Become informed, empowered, and confident. Ask for help with your case at 10 a.m. on business days. At the Monday or Wednesday Zoom meeting before your court date, we will put you on our court calendar. Get guidance from your team on days that you have court by texting your team at 8 a.m. on your PIP string. If you prepared your case and the Eden attorney is available, we will step into your case to handle the trial once you are assigned your actual trial judge.
If you are not sure what all this information means or how to follow the instructions, watch this video again. Still confused? Come to Mark's Zoom office hours, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. except on court holidays. You can find the days, times, and the links to join on our website, edn.la/webinars.
Still feeling confused? Frustrated? Anxious? Join the tenant support group Friday night at 6 p.m. This group is run by tenants and is for tenants. For the link, edn.la/webinars.
No littering while you're at our office.
Or anywhere else. No loitering.
No vandalism.
Confused? These are simply bad things to do, some quite unsanitary.
And there are cameras everywhere, including everywhere in our building. Recently, the security cameras caught two TEP students changing a diaper in the lobby on the very first floor. Not sanitary. Do that in the bathroom. And then they were leaving the mess, including the open diaper, on the floor. Recently, the security cameras also caught a TEP student causing $1,000 in damages to the elevator and two other TEP students stealing plants from the lobby. Don't get the Eviction Defense Network evicted and yourself prosecuted.
Remember that we are a ship in a storm. The webinars are a flotation device to keep you afloat until either lawyers free up or more rescue boats come or you are strong enough to save yourselves. Help us bail water by being committed and staying focused. Listen carefully, take notes, follow instructions, and please help us to help others. Is there something that you did exceptionally well during the preparation of your case? Consider volunteering to assist other tenants with those tasks.
And remember,
When we fight,
we win.